goal number 3, Kellis Hurst.
Can't hear me, right?
All right, good evening, folks. And after some technical difficulties, we are back live from Catone Field. It is varsity girls soccer tonight. Battle of Eagles, Wethersfield in blue, Tolland in white. Eagles versus Eagles, Wethersfield. Trying to build off momentum from a 1-1 draw Tuesday against defending Class L champion Simsbury. Taking a quick look at the starting formation for the Eagles. You see it here, the traditional 4-4-2. A couple of changes up top. Allie Schechner likely to see some action tonight, but not in the starting lineup. And the Eagles, Olivia Hobbs starting at the top of the diamond for midfield. She had the goal in that 1-1 draw off the assist from Alana Burnell. We showed a highlight clip in the beginning. Maybe some of you saw the video. Not sure the audio was accompanying that, but it looks like we are ready to go here. The official is giving clock instructions. We are joined tonight in the press box. Luke Kraut, Wethersfield senior, took care of all the pregame festivities and announcement of the starting lineups. Producer and director Tom McCarter is here trying to work through all of our technical situations. We've got Wethersfield boys varsity player Gabriel LePerriere on camera tonight. And here in the booth with us, mic'd up, special guest commentator is WHS soccer alum, 2022 graduate, member of the 2021 state championship team. Connor Swanson is with us, enjoying a beautiful Friday night under the lights here at Catone. Connor, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you very much. That was a wonderful introduction. I really appreciate that. I'm excited to see this game and haven't seen the girls play too much this year, but I'm excited to be here and be with you to call this fantastic game.
All right, we are looking forward to a good one. Wethersfield, like we talked about, off to a good start this week. That's 1-1 draw against Simsbury Tuesday night was a fantastic result. The Eagles actually held the lead for a good portion of that game. Ended up with the draw. That's after a tough week last week. It's been a tough September up until this week for the Eagles. Their last win came at Berlin back on September 5th. Looking for their second win of the season here on the home pitch. 2-3-1 are the Wethersfield Eagles at this point. Picking up a third win would be fantastic here. Nice cross there. Burnell on her horse trying to get to it. One-on-one race there. Tolland able to settle first. We'll do our best to get familiar with the Tolland Eagles, who are in white, going left to right here in the first half. Wethersfield in the traditional home blues. Right to left they go here in the first half. Deep throw for Wethersfield. Burnell takes it. She's got it. Sends it in toward the top of the 18. Yancey tried to get to it, but nice clear there from Tolland. There's Grace Grismilo outside the center circle. She's going to get it again, chip it down the right side. Looking for Malarkey. Ball goes toward the sideline. Tolland going to get to it. First misstep there. Malarkey's able to get to it. Just outside the 18 on the right side. Chips it ahead. Trying to find Hobbs. Hobbs turns to the left foot. Top of the arc. Yancey with a chance. Hobbs again now outside the 18 as Wethersfield turns back. Still in the offensive half. Ball intercepted by Tolland. DeStefani going to step to it. Center circle now. Daly just in the backfield. Crosses now to DeStefani. Offensive half. Here's Sapala up from the back. Down the left side. One-on-one battle she goes. Down in toward the attacking third. Good deflection there by Tolland to send that one out of bounds.
Love the confidence there from Sapala, just taking her on one-on-one, really getting to the corner, getting around the edge. And even though the cross didn't get in there, it gives us a throw-in and deep in the defensive half for Tolland.
And there it is, and that's going to be even deeper on this throw, about as close as you can get to a corner without actually having a corner kick. See if the Eagles can send it into the 18. They do. Malarkey has to bring it back out. Tries to find Sapala again. It's defended there by number 15 for Tolland. And that is Marin Millington. So it'll be a goal kick for the Tolland Eagles. Khalees Hurst, apologies. Khalees Hurst is in net for them tonight. She sends a ball in toward the 30-yard marker. Tolland settles. There's Bonfiglio. Bonfiglio was involved in the goal for Wethersfield against Simsbury on Tuesday. Made a length of the field run, which drew defenders, and that allowed Burnell to send a cross that Hobbs was able to finish for the Eagles' goal in that one. We got another deep throw for Wethersfield. Sapala up to take it. Going to send it in toward the 18 on the left side. Shouldered by Hobbs. Tries to settle. Deflects. Good defensive play there for Tolland. Number 10 for the Tolland Eagles is Asia Taylor. DeStefani sends it back. Daly is on the near side. Going to go middle of the field now. Grace Grismilo sends it through the circle. Looking for Hobbs. Deflects. Tolland takes the ball there. That's Taylor Staba. Staba and Julia Santini, both all-conference performers last year for the Tolland Eagles. Wethersfield now near side. Sapala to Bonfiglio. Battling Staba. Quick throw by Staba. Here come the Tolland Eagles into the offensive half. Ball deflected by Wethersfield. Another throw coming for Tolland. So Wethersfield not able to generate any shots after winning the early possession battle. Just about 4 minutes into this one. 36-15 on the first half clock. Bonfiglio with the takeaway. Down the side comes Sapala. Left-footed boot toward the center of the field. Malarkey going to get to it for Wethersfield. Sends it forward. Got Brunell. Malarkey with the overlap down the side. Something brewing maybe for the Eagles, but there's a nice deflection from Tolland. Looks like we got a handball call. It's going to go off the forearm, says the official on the near side. So Tolland takes over on the free kick. Nice potential opportunity there on the overlap for Wethersfield.
Yeah, and I've noticed a lot, number 3, Sapala, she's been involved a lot so far. Not only on the offensive side of the ball, but defensively as well, playing that left back position. She's really had contributions both defensively, as we just saw, and offensively as well with that ball to get that all started.
Brunell, high ball toward the right side. In the 18 now is Yancey. Gets pushed out toward the edge of the penalty area. Sends the ball back, trying to find Hobbs, deflected by Tolland there. Toward the sideline it goes in front of the Tolland bench. They're going to try to take over. Good step by DeStefani, but here's Staba now in the backfield. Left-footed ball going down the side, looking for number 12, Anna Fargo. One-on-one against Grace Grismilo. She sends a left-footed boot toward the goal. It's going to go outside and behind the goal. So a shot, but not a shot on goal as we hit the 5-minute mark. 35 minutes to go here in the first half. Scoreless game. Eagles of Tolland in white, Eagles of Wethersfield in blue. Giada Gianfrido in net for Wethersfield. Is going to hand off the goal kick responsibilities to Julia Daly. Daly, one of the 3 senior captains for this Wethersfield team. Ball moved forward for Tolland. Number 17, Aubrey Peters battles there. It's sent forward by Wethersfield. Gets over the head of Petra Ali on the back line for Tolland. Collision. Down goes Ali. Ball goes over the side. Looks like it'll be a throw for Wethersfield. Here comes Sapala up from the back, active again, going to take the throw. Goes down the left side, tries to find Malarkey off her leg, out of bounds, and that'll be a throw for Tolland. So Wethersfield not able to generate anything out of that deep throw. Tolland will take over in the backfield. That throw comes, so Wethersfield will look to put the pressure on. Nice job by Sapala to do that. Brunell there as well. Tolland tries to play out of the back. Toward the center circle they go. Good step there by Bryn Wilkinson. Bonfiglio now, middle of the field, sent it down right side, trying to get it through to Yancey, intercepted by Tolland. Pressure by Bonfiglio, gets it back. Here's Yancey down the right side, toward the top of the 18. Sends one toward the goal, one hopper, and just passed just wide left. Nice opportunity there from Yancey.
And that all starts with Bonfiglio here. You see, she loses it, but she gets it right back and immediately wins it back for the team. And look at that, it creates a beautiful chance. Just goes wide. I'm curious if the goalkeeper got a touch on that. We can't quite tell. They call it a goal kick. So clearly no touch there, but looked close, just barely wide.
All right, so that is Khalees Hurst in net, as we said, for Tolland. She sends the kick in. We're back in play. Wethersfield trying to keep the ball in the offensive half. There's DeStefani to do that. Gets it up to Yancey. Down the right side we go. Yancey one-on-one. Looks like that is Nadia Ali for Tolland on the defense. Goes over the side. Throw coming for Wethersfield. Here's Wilkinson up to take it from the back. Deep in the attacking portion of the field. Into the 18 and gets off of Brunell. There's a shot attempt potentially by DeStefani. It's deflected by Tolland. Hobbs going to play it. Nice left-footed tap back to DeStefani. Tries to make a move around 2 defenders. Gets forced back. Backward come the Eagles toward the midline. Still in the offensive half. Daly now taking some space. Right-footed ball. Looks ahead to Brunell. Off her foot. Sapala's going to be there. Right on the sideline. Deflected by Tolland. Brunell tries to get to it. Bonfiglio does first. There's one sent toward the goal. Deflected by Tolland in the box. Bonfiglio puts pressure on just outside the 18, left side, and sent over the side. Another deep throw for Wethersfield.
I love the effort so far by the Eagles. You see them constantly fighting for the second balls. Even if the cross didn't get in there, it bounced right back out, and you see Bonfiglio immediately fighting for it, and it earns them a throw-in.
That ball's going to roll to the end line. Looks like it gets off of Wethersfield, so it's going to go Tolland way. We got a substitution in the game, first one that we've had here in the contest. 32:06 and counting, first half action, scoreless game. On another gorgeous September night, we have had great luck here with home games in September in terms of weather. We've got the lights on. It is a Friday night, and I'm sure of that this time. Tolland tries to play out of the back. Look at the step from DeStefani to clear that one. Might have gone over and out of the stadium. Throw comes for Tolland into Maya McDonald. She plays it forward now, looking for Anna Fargo down the right side now. She had a run down the left side earlier. Sends a left-footed ball, switches fields, gets all the way across. Can Wethersfield get to it? Wilkinson gives chase, has the defense one-on-one, but Tolland controls the ball. Looks like it's on the foot of Evelyn Cadman. Now to Staba. Good pressure by DeStefani. He turns. That's a nice shot there from Staba. Nice turn to get a shot just close to being our goal.
The technical ability here. She gets the ball. Not the best first touch, but then she's able to recontrol it in a beautiful turn, sets her up perfectly for a shot, just goes wide there.
So that leads to a corner. It's our first corner kick of the game. Tolland will take it in this near corner down near the scoreboard here at Catone. They've got one player right near the top of the goal. Ball comes in. It actually gets all the way through to a Tolland player, but it goes over the inline, so it'll be a goal kick for Wethersfield. Eagles escape harm on that first corner kick of the day. Daly's going to line up, short kick, playing out to Wilkinson on the far side. The Eagles trying to play out of the back. Wilkinson up the sideline in front of the Eagles bench, but Tolland there to take that one away. Ball tapped ahead. Here come the Eagles of Tolland. Got off the head there of Cadman, goes over the side, so Wethersfield will take the throw. Wilkinson in. Gets past Malarkey, taken away to Staba again, but look at DeStefani again. That battle is going to be fun in that portion of the field with DeStefani and Staba.
Yeah, and we've seen that multiple times now from DeStefani, stepping through maybe some of those situations that other players might, they might pull back. They might be a little timid about those types of plays. So really good to see her, no fear, just running straight into that, getting the ball and winning it for the Eagles.
And up front, Burnell went after the ball a little too aggressive, according to the officials, and we go under the 30-minute mark, 29-48 and counting here in the first half. Ball goes back to Tolland. Back and forth we go across the midline. Tolland with the header back to the midline. Good pressure by Wethersfield. Hobbs going to step to it. Got two defenders around her. Able to get the ball through. Looking for Burnell. Might be a little too far out in front. It'll go all the way to Hurst in net for Tolland, but a nice through ball, nice idea there from Hobbs.
Yeah, and I love the effort from Burnell as well. I mean, you see her continue to sprint at the ball all the way until the keeper has it. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe the keeper bobbles it, and then if she did, she was right there to tap it in. So I love the hustle there.
And we saw that on display the first game of the season here at Catone as she stayed with a play that led to the game winner in that 3-2 season opening win against Southington. That ball gets through. Tolland has a chance there as Fargo is up there with it, but Gianfrido's going to scoop the ball up. So Wethersfield escapes the shot opportunity from Tolland there. Gianfrido, top of the arc, sends the ball high but short. Headed there by Tolland. There's a header by Bonfiglio. Into the center circle we go. Battle for it. Tapped ahead by Yancey. Malarkey chases. Burnell and Malarkey up with the ball. Burnell sends it ahead. Malarkey down the right side. Got one player to beat. Into the 18 it goes. Now there are more defenders back to support. Tolland's going to clear over the sideline, so it'll be a Wethersfield throw. Ball comes in quickly. We've got quite the crew of extra help around the sidelines to get balls into play quickly. That ball gets over Burnell in the box. There's Yancey with a left-footed touch. That goes right to Hurst in net. We'll see if we can take a look at how this one developed, Connor.
Yeah, we see the throw in here. I think it kind of, it just kind of gets through. It bounces once, goes over the head of two players, and it falls perfectly. Just not enough, isn't able to get enough power on the shot there.
So Wethersfield tries to keep the pressure on. This has been the formula for success when Wethersfield has played well. A lot of possession, a lot of pressure on the defense for the other team, and that leads to eventually breaking through for opportunities. Saw it in the first, we'll say, 45 to 50 minutes of the Northwest Catholic game. And then the tide turned, momentum shifted in that one as Northwest able to win in the final minute. Here's a run down the right side. Malarkey with the ball for Wethersfield. Still in bounds. Burnell able to get to it. Ball bouncing inside the penalty area on the right side. There's Hobbs with a chance. She's going to turn and lays it off for DeStefani, but a nice step there from Tolland at the last minute. Good header by Wilkinson, who stepped all the way up. Wethersfield keeps the pressure on. Bonfiglio now, top of the arc. Deflected by Tolland. Hobbs is going to have a chance. Tap back to DeStefani. She's going to load up the left foot. Nicely deflected by Tolland. Burnell taps back. Sapala, high ball toward the goal. Let's see if that was trouble for Tolland. Headed out of there by the back line. Hobbs with the left foot. Going to send it just wide right. Nice sequence there for Wethersfield. Again, keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, the pressure is really what, like you've mentioned, this has been a theme of the Eagles' attack so far this year. And if they can keep this up, I mean, eventually something's got to give. It is very difficult for a team to defend like this for 90 minutes in a game. or in this case 80. But you know, it's so
90's even harder.
I know exactly. So the pressure's gonna make them break down eventually. You just got to keep it up, and it's very hard to do so.
Here comes Tolland with a bit of a chance. Grismilo was able to step to it, but sent it right back in the middle field. Collision as DeStefani goes down. Good pressure by Bonfiglio here. Tolland trying to mount the attack. Millington has it, lays it off on the far side. Cadman over there, along with Asia Taylor. We've got a whistle. It's going to go Wethersfield way. Here comes the throw in front of the Eagles bench. Goes near the midline. Tolland with a host of substitutes waiting to come into this one. Looks like they're going to get 4 fresh faces into the game at the next opportunity.
Yeah, and hey, sometimes that works out very well. You get the fresh legs out there. They're able to work very hard for the time that they're on the field. But then sometimes, they're not ready for the game yet. They haven't been on the field, and putting 4 in at once sometimes make it difficult.
And a potentially dangerous ball played back that Daly very calmly collected and sent forward. Now the Eagles are on the attack trying to counter. Malarkey down the right side. Got one player to beat. That'll be cleared over the sideline into the shrubs on that far side here at Catone. So it'll be another deep throw for Wethersfield. On the far side, we'll see if we get the substitutes in, and probably not on the Wethersfield throw. 14.5 gone in the first half, 25-28 remaining in the first half. Wethersfield throw. In it comes toward the 18. Gets past Yancey. Bonfiglio with a touch. Cleared out by Tolland. DeStefani's going to chase it down. Right foot's at full. She went down awkwardly. Bounces right back up, though. Good thing to see there. Grismilo with a challenge. That might draw a whistle, and it is going to be a free kick in the backfield for Tolland. Just a little bit too much on that defensive pressure.
Yeah, and you see her step up there, and she tried to get the ball, but obviously sometimes it's hard when the opposing player is coming across your body like that. She got the touch last second, and it causes the player to make contact with the player as opposed to the ball. So nothing intentional there. I think it's going to happen. It's part of the game, so we move on now.
And we've got a stoppage of clock at 24:58. Looks like Asia Taylor, number 10 for Tolland, a bit shaken up. Trainers are on the field, so they're one of the 4 substitutes will take her off the pitch, hopefully just temporarily, and she'll be back out there. 24:58 on the clock, scoreless game. Tolland resets with at least 4 new faces. Wethersfield, no substitutions yet.
Now the game for Tolland, number 25, Mia Artafia, number 7, Abigail Poulin, and number 14, Megan Carden.
All right, so nice job as always on a Friday night by Luke Kraut, voice of the Eagles here. Ball goes into a crowd. It's a high ball in toward the 18, headed by Daly. Wethersfield's got to clear this. Staba with a nice turn. Again, we saw her do that earlier. Quick turn, got a shot moving toward the goal. Not able to get a shot out of that one. Look at the hustle by Burnell, able to win the ball for Wethersfield. She scoops it up, and we've got a whistle going to pull that one back, and we've seen that from Sapala quite a bit this season. She likes to take some extra yards. Burnell gets called back, and Sapala's going to come all the way back right near the midline in front of us. And here comes the throw for Wethersfield. We got Burnell and Bonfiglio. Now here comes Hobbs to load to this near side. Into Burnell. Tapped ahead now by Tolland. Good right-footed tap there from DeStefani. Gets it to Bonfiglio. Has to play back. Daly now. Crosses over to Grismilo. Quick touch to DeStefani. Going to go back to Daly. Leone, Coach Tony Leone on the far side, imploring his troops. The ball taken away there by Tolland. Down goes number 4 for the Tolland Eagles. That's Julia Santini, and cleared now by Wethersfield. Up front we go. Ball is sent back toward the midline on the far side. We'll have 2 subs, 1 for each team at the next opportunity. And we've got, looks like that's going to be Allie Schachner for Wethersfield, making her first appearance of the night. In comes the throw, cleared back toward the midline. Good pressure from behind by Grace Grismilo. Tolland going to take control, though, and they send it over the side in front of the golf cart. Rolls behind the Wethersfield bench, and here comes a couple of substitutions for 1 for each team. It is number 16, Allie Schachner, going to go up front for the Eagles on the attack. As Malarkey will take a seat.
Now entering the game for Tolland, number 2, Nadia Ali. And in the game for Wethersfield, number 16, Ali Schachner.
Oh, that ball is played toward the goal. Hit actually the football uprights as we catch back up with the action here. We got a quick look at that play again.
They're able to beat the defender there on the side, and I can't tell if this is a cross or a shot, but hey, if it gets close to the goal, it's never a bad thing. So it unfortunately goes over the goal there, hits the uprights, but it was an attempt.
It's moving in the right direction
Exactly.
if you're a fan of the Eagles in blue tonight. Here comes Hobbs. Nice through
Great
ball.
ball.
Great ball to Shackner. This is going to be an opportunity. Taps it. Tried maybe the extra pass there.
And she was
Trying
just
to-
off sides as well, unfortunately. It was a beautiful run, a beautiful pass as well. She picks it up in the midfield, immediately plays it through. I think Shackner was just a step off sides there. Truly unfortunate. That was a great chance for the Eagles.
And that has been the role that Hobbs has played in the last few games, has been in that front attacking midfield position, trying to distribute the ball. Very close to an opportunity for Wethersfield, but called offside. Here comes the playback as Tolland sends it toward the midline. Shackner is the leading scorer for the Eagles this season, despite only having 1 goal. She has 4 assists, so is the points leader for this team so far. And right at the 50-yard line on that far side is going to be this free kick for Tolland. Ball is played, goes in toward the top of the arc, gets over the head. There's a header by DeStefani. Hobbs with a nice box out, sends it forward. Into the center circle we go. Shackner trying to chase it down. She does. Taps it ahead. Here's Burnell. Waits for the ball. Has to try to slow up. She does. Good pressure there from number 8 for Tolland. Wethersfield on the attack. Nice touch from Sapala trying to get it to Burnell. Good initial defensive pressure there from Tolland, though, as number 8, Madison Manfrey, was able to slow up Burnell on the initial attack. Caused just enough disturbance to deny Wethersfield an opportunity here. Here is Nadia Ali going to throw the ball in near side in the backfield for Tolland, headed over the sideline by Sapala. So Tolland will do it all again. 20-48 and counting here. First half action, scoreless game. Eagles against Eagles. The Tolland Eagles have yet to lose on this young season. 3 wins, no losses, 2 ties for them as they come into this one. Daly and Sapala. Sapala rifles that ball, but it goes right off a Tolland player. They move the ball forward in toward the middle of the field now, approaching the top of the arc. That's number 4, Julia Santini. Cleared over the sideline. Nice job by Wethersfield assistant coach Todd Schwed to get that on his foot, pop it up. And back in play we are for Tolland. Good pressure on the far side, cleared by Hobbs into the Wethersfield bench. Another throw coming for Tolland as we're just about midway through this first half. Burnell stands right in the center circle waiting for the Eagles to hopefully take possession. Tolland, though, first, sending it forward. Good step there. That's Wilkinson on the far side. Tolland with a left-footed shot that's going to go high, maybe through the uprights. Not sure if we had a football field goal there. Maybe we can... Nope, we're saying we're getting a call. It was wide. So
No good.
No good. So we remain scoreless. We're more than halfway through this first half, 19-31 and counting, as Wethersfield will take the goal kick to put the ball back in play. Daly sends it high. Bit short. Good step by Bonfiglio. DeStefani has it on her foot now. Going to switch fields. Chip shot over to Wilkinson. Can she get to it before he gets to the sideline? She won't. Tolland will make the throw on the far side. Tolland Eagles last year, 8-5-3 regular season. That was good for first in the CCC East Division. They lost in the conference tournament quarterfinal to Northwest Catholic, and then went on to the Class M tournament where they fell in their first round matchup against Weston. It was a scoreless draw through 2 overtimes, and then Weston prevailed 5-4 on PK. So a tough loss to end last season for Tolland. But as we said, they're off to a great start. 3-0-2 here in 2024. They're going to take over near the midline. Throw comes in, gets over Sapala. Staba tries to make the turn. Daly there with the pressure for Wethersfield, and Wethersfield going to take over. Daly with a quick throw. Midline Burnell lets it bounce past. Nice move. There is one coming right toward us. Cleared out of there by Petra Ali. Defensive presence there for Tolland. Turns away Wethersfield's attack. Wethersfield varsity boys player Leo Najarro is on the sideline. He might be sent to chase that ball down. We're not sure. Meanwhile, we've got a throw here for the Eagles, moving down the field in the offensive half. Sapala sends it in, tries to find Bonfiglio. Quick turn by Tolland. Sapala battles again, has to go against 2 Tolland players. Staba with a nice play to send the ball ahead. Good step from Daly out of the back. Hobbs now battling near the midline. Ball sent forward by Ardiaco for Tolland. Down goes. Looks like that was DeStefani who went down. No, that was Bryn Wilkinson. Sorry, knocked over as Wethersfield tries to send the ball the other way toward the center circle, now toward the sideline. And it'll be a Wethersfield throw. Yancey quickly over, scoops it up, takes some steps, sends it down the side, looking for Schachner on the right side. She tries to let it bounce past. One-on-one. Good defensive effort there by Tolland on the far side. Schachner brings it back, sends it all the way back. It's going to go over the side, but deflected, so another Wethersfield throw. Moving down the field again. Into the 18 we go. Burnell's going to get to this ball. Not able to turn it, though. Let's see if it deflected. And it looks like they're going to say that is a goal kick for Tolland. 16:58 and counting here, first half.
Now to the game for Tolland, number 12, Anna Fargo, and number 17, Aubrey Peters.
So more substitutions into the game for Tolland. They have done more of that to this point. For Wethersfield, unofficially, only the one substitution with Schachner entering the game earlier. Coach Leone perhaps thinks he may have found something with this particular combination and formation. And they have kept pressure on. Possession battle certainly has been in Wethersfield's favor as Yancey chases that one down. It's going away from the goal. She's able to turn it. And going to be a goal kick again for Tolland as Wethersfield got deep into the attacking third again, but not able to generate a shot. 16:05 remaining here in the first half. Scoreless game. Gorgeous night under the lights here at Catone Field. Whether you are across town or across the pond, we appreciate you joining us here tonight. Here is Yancey now the chance toward the top of the 18. Got two players with her. Deflects off Tolland. Down goes Yancey. The ball rolls toward the side, and it's cleared over the sideline. So a very deep throw for Wethersfield. Good aggressive play from Yancey there.
And you saw it all started with the turn by Schachner. She kind of made an amazing move to get the ball through her legs and turn around, and then immediately plays the ball through. And it leads to a throw-in for us, and now
we've got the first
corner.
Wethersfield corner kick of the game. So let's see how Wethersfield lines this one up. Olivia Hobbs is in the corner, laces up the cleat, going to take this kick. A lot of action really inside the 6 for Wethersfield. You got Schachner right at the top of the 18. Daly's going to come in from the back. Daly is sometimes successful getting ahead on these balls. It's going to go through. Punched out of there by Hurst in net. Nice play from Khalees Hurst, keeper for Tolland. Wethersfield trying to keep it in this half. Here's DeStefani with a head of steam, but Tolland able to turn at center circle. Grismilo now, right down the middle, headed by Tolland. Schachner trying to get to it. He bounces back. Hobbs chases. Staba now for Tolland. Sends a through ball. And there is Grace Grismilo right at the midline. Nice step. It's going to go over the side. It'll be a Tolland throw.
And we look back at this corner kick. It's actually a pretty good corner. No one near the goalie to start, and the goalie is able to have a free punch away at the ball there. Sometimes you see teams place a player on the goalie, and in this case, that did not happen, and, you know, it's a free punch for the keeper.
Now, Connor, you were a defender in your playing days. What sorts of things were you looking for on the back line in a corner kick situation when we get Tolland coming down, racing down the left side into the 18? It's going to be a shot opportunity. Look at the save by Gianfrido that sends it over the goal to keep this game scoreless. Let's see if we get a second look at this one, Connor.
Yeah, there was a great ball from Tolland. The player was able to run right through, a good first touch, and a pretty powerful shot, and Gianfrido was able to put her hands on the ball and push it over the bar. Great save.
All right, so that leads to what we will call unofficially the second corner kick of the night. Near corner, arm is up, ball comes in, left-footed ball, sent all the way across. It hits the football upright, so that'll negate that play, and it'll be a goal kick coming for Wethersfield. Just a little too much hook on that left-footed kick as we get another substitution into the game for Wethersfield. Looks like that's going to be Emma Cruz.
Now the game for Wethersfield, number 11, Emma Cruz.
So we catch our breath with the substitution goal kick for Wethersfield to get the ball back in play. 13-16 remaining here in the first half of a scoreless game. Best chance of the night for Tolland just came a minute ago, but a nice save by Giada Gianfrido in net for Wethersfield. And then Tolland not able to generate anything off the corner kick as Wethersfield plays forward now. Schachner keeps it in bounds. Nope, whistle blows. Wasn't quite sure on that one. Looked out of bounds from where we sit, but the official liked to be really, really sure. So a throw coming from Tolland in front of the Wethersfield bench. Good pressure on that far side. cleared out of there by DeStefani across the center circle. Over the head of Burnell, Tolland going to take over. So they send it forward into their offensive half. Good pressure there from Yancey. DeStefani again settles, gets it ahead to Yancey. Wethersfield trying to make the turn on the right side. Lays it off for Wilkinson up from the back. Moves toward the middle. This is Hobbs. Let's see what she can do with it. Got some space. Left foots the ball. Gets it through. There's Cruz up top. Has to pull it back. Plays now. Hobbs again coming left foot. Look at the ball to Cruz. Burnell's going to get to it. Cruz lays it off, trying to find Shackner. Here's Sapala now. Heads it back to herself, near side. Wethersfield trying to maintain control, but intercepted. Nice play there by Tolland, and that is number 10, Asia Taylor, who went out with the injury earlier. We got a collision near side. Daly and number 25, Mia Ardiaco go down, but ball and play continues. We got a throw now in the backfield for Tolland. Header by Sapala. Taylor with a high kick for Tolland. Up ahead, Daly tries to get to it. I think that went off Staba. But we're going to go, yeah, it's going to go Wethersfield way. That's what we thought. A little indecision on the field there, but here's Burnell, able to keep it on her feet. Quick touch to Sapala, back to Burnell. Oh, the overlap. Nice give and go. Soccer just got over the sideline, but nice idea on that one.
Yeah, you see, they tried to get the quick 1-2 combination there. Really tight corners there, and it just wasn't able to get to the ball, so it just rolls out of bounds. But great idea there. I mean, we've seen multiple very strong build-ups from both sides, honestly, now. And with that being said, you would expect some more chances to come.
And we've got a host of substitutions again, as we've got number 25, Claire O'Hay, into the game for Wethersfield. 3 more subs in for Tolland. Claire O'Hay in the center circle, going to make her first appearance of the night.
Now for the game for Tolland, number 7, Abigail Poulin, number 12, Anna Fargo, and number 22, Emma Dalgowitz.
Luke crowd all over the 3 Tolland substitutions.
And now in the game for Wethersfield, number 25, Claire O'Hay.
All right, so the ball is right on the 40-yard marker in the offensive half of the field for Tolland. Number 6, Petra Ali is up, going to take the free kick. Right side, a lot of action across the top of the 18 here. We'll see how Wethersfield's able to mark. Gianfrido is all alone in front of net. Here comes the kick. It gets over the wall, and there it's going to get through on one hop. Tolland going to claim it, send it toward the net, and that's a 2-hopper. Ball got past Daly, but able to get into the arms. We'll take a second look.
Now you see the ball starts, it lands, and it actually bounces over. And number 12 for Tolland is able to control it with her chest and take it down and have a nice shot on goal there, saved by Gianfrido again.
It's a nice turn. Number 12 is sophomore Anna Fargo for this Tolland team. Good job by Gianfrido. Good positioning. Took it off 2 hops. Daly now in the backfield for Wethersfield. 9:32 to go, first half. Burnell and Sapala. Sapala sends it down the field. Nobody home for Wethersfield, though. That'll be a throw for Tolland. We'll see if this Sapala-Burnell combination on this near side might be able to generate some offense for Wethersfield. Here comes the throw. Back tap from Burnell. She's going to get to it again, but it's cleared by Tolland. Over the midline we go. Gets over to Stephanie. Daly tries to step to it. Here comes an opportunity now as Santini for Tolland. Tries to get past, but it's turned away by Daly. Center circle for Hobbs, still in the backfield. Nice pressure there from behind. Taylor moving to head, taking some space. Daly steps to it. There's an opportunity again. Number 4 sends a 1-hopper to Gianfrido. Santini now with another good shot opportunity for Tolland.
Yeah, again here we see the work ethic, right? It's a turnover, but then they get it back, and now it creates this chance where number 4 has the ability to take a shot on goal, and it's saved again. Gianfrido having a solid start to the game.
All right, maybe a little more activity back there than what Coach Leone would like to see, but as you said, Gianfrido's been up to the challenge so far. We are scoreless. 0-0, 0-0, 8:22 to go. First half, back and forth we go. Burnell with a battle there with Ali. Burnell's going to take it into the backfield. Switches fields now, goes across to Wilkinson. Plenty of space there. She'll cross the midline. Down the right side come the Eagles. Wilkinson now toward the middle of the field. Gets past everybody. Emma Cruz in the area there near the top of the arc, but Tolland able to clear. Ball's bouncing. A lot of English on that one as it goes toward the side. That should be a deep throw for Wethersfield if we saw that correctly from here. Don't always claim that's the case. And number 24, Gwen Grismilo, enters the game for Wethersfield.
Now entering the game for the Eagles, number 24, Gwen Grismilo.
Ball comes in, it bounces once, and Grismilo's going to get a chance on there. Some Burnell chases, and that's cleared by Tolland as it comes out of the penalty area. Burnell goes down. Shackner tries to keep it, moves it toward the goal. Burnell still in the 18, going to turn this one, trying to see if she can create a shot. Not able to, plays it back to Shackner, moves around one, left-footed ball by Shackner, and that's high and wide.
Yeah, and we look at the replay here. You see Burnell, she's just fighting for that. You see, well, she picks it up. She does a nice turn, lays it off for Shackner. Shackner takes a touch, one move around the defender, and a shot just over the bar and wide there. But great effort there from Burnell, especially. You see, you know, you look at it, and she might be a little undersized compared to some of the defenders, but she is not afraid to get in there and scrap for the ball.
Burnell, 2 goals in that season-opening win against Southington. That still leads the team in terms of goals scored. We talked about Shackner as the points leader by virtue of a goal and 4 assists now for Allie Shackner on the season. Wethersfield moving toward the goal again. Scooped up there by Khalees Hurst. Nice job on the short hop for Hurst to pick that one up. Looks like it might have been not quite a shot on goal, just a bit wide on that one. Wethersfield, though, trying to keep the pressure on to see if they can break through first in this scoreless tie. 6:23 to go. First half action. Ball bounces toward the Tolland sideline. Nice play over there by Claire O'Hay, trying to keep it alive for Wethersfield. 6:12 now on the clock, first half. Got more substitutions, looks like, for Tolland, as they have definitely rotated through. A lot of players in the white uniforms have made it into the game so far in this first half. Nice job by Gwen Grismilo now. Going to bring it down into the middle. She goes to Burnell. Taps it ahead, trying to find Emma Cruz making the run. Ball gets away from Wethersfield. Nice job by Burnell to play that ball to space, though. Wethersfield not able to convert. Here comes Tolland. There's Staba playing it ahead. Daly's going to make the step into the center circle. She comes into the middle, looking for Cruz again. Good play. That is Taylor, Asia Taylor, number 10. Sends it ahead for Tolland. Stephanie steps to it. High ball now played forward again by Tolland. Gets over Grace Grismilo. Header by Daly. Header, header, header. Back and forth we go. Staba settles it, gets on her foot, chips it ahead. Wilkinson there for Wethersfield. And nicely done. That was Grace Grismilo to her sister Gwen on that connection as Wethersfield tries to turn the ball, move it into the offensive half. Burnell surrounded by 2 defenders right at the midline, has to pull it back. Plays Sapala. Nifty move, trying to get around traffic, and it's over the side. So Sapala and Burnell trying to work things out here on this near sideline. When that clicks, it could lead to the first goal of the game for Wethersfield.
Yeah, and you see a lot of times, you know, players that play on the same side of the field, whether it's the left, whether it's the right, they build this chemistry throughout the course of the season, throughout their years of playing together. And you see it on nights like this, when you see the attempts to try and make, as we see a foul there on,
Yeah, down
is that going to go on Tolland? Yeah, against number 24, Gwyneth Grismilo. I mean, but going back to what I was saying, you know, you try to build that chemistry, the relationship, learning what your teammate wants to do in certain situations. And we see it now with Sapala and Burnell, you know, on the side here working together.
All right, so we got a free kick for Wethersfield by virtue of the foul drawn by Gwen Grismilo. DeStefani is up, going to take it just about 33 yards on the football marking, so 43 yards from the soccer net. Left-footed ball goes into the top of the arc. Little back tap, nicely done there. It looks like that was Grismilo. O'Hay had a chance to get to it before it went to the inline, but it looks like it may have gone over the inline.
Yeah, I don't know that. It looked close for sure. I'm not sure if it fully got over, but the ref calls it a goal kick. So I guess we have to agree with their decision.
They are a lot closer to the action than we are, so we will take their word for it. 3:42 to go here in the first half, scoreless. Tolland battling Wethersfield. Wethersfield trying to get in the win column for the first time since September 5th. Trying to hand Tolland their first loss of the season. Here's Burnell up front. DeStefani shaking up on that last play. Collision here in the backfield as Wethersfield turned away. Here's Staba now for Tolland. Sends it ahead. Wilkinson. There's DeStefani right back in the middle of the action now. Able to take the ball away. Taps it again. Here comes Sapala now up for Wethersfield. She's challenged there by Evelyn Cadman. Wethersfield plays it all the way ahead, and that's going to be Khalees Hurst, the senior keeper for Tolland, to scoop that one up. As we hit the 3-minute mark, we've played 37 minutes of soccer here in the first half. No goals yet for Wethersfield or Tolland. Which Eagles squad will strike first in this one? Down goes to Stephanie again. That ball is cleared there by Grace Grismilo. Up ahead trying to find Shackner. A lot of contact. That's going to draw a whistle. It'll be we thought a free kick, but looks like a throw instead. The ball must have been closer to the sideline than we realized from up here. In comes the throw. Tapped ahead. Wethersfield trying to move the ball forward. Burnell against about 3 Tolland defenders there on that one.
And I think that one snuck over the fence as well. So the ball boys looking to try and get a ball down in the field, and now we're going to have a stop the clock here.
Stop the clock at 2:12 here. It looks like we've got Bella DeStefani perhaps needing some attention from the trainer. There was a collision in the backfield as Wethersfield was moving the ball forward. I didn't get the best look at it, but she went down. She bounced back up, got right back in the middle of the play, and here we go. Back in we go for Wethersfield. Burnell tries to move it forward. Gwen Grismilo with a header toward the goal, but that's going to be scooped up by Hurst. Nice play by Emma Cruz to try to put some pressure on at the last minute. But we hit the 2-minute mark here. We're going to keep an eye on DeStefani. Seems to be hobbling just a bit, but still in the game, still active in the midfield position. Shackner down the right side now. Gets around, gets a step on the defender, but nice poke at the last minute to send the ball over the sideline. So we have a deep throw for Wethersfield. 1:40 on the clock, first half. Plenty of time to get one in the back of the net for the Eagles. See what they can do with this throw. It goes into the 18. Burnell boxes out, able to get to it. She's going to turn with the left foot. One hops. It's picked up on the rebound by Hurst. And you mentioned earlier, we're going to take a look at this one.
Yeah, again, we see the toughness of Burnell coming out again here, holding off the bigger defender, and she's able to turn the defender and get a nice shot on goal there. A tricky bounce there for the keeper, but way to get back on top of that ball.
And you talked earlier, Connor, about the need to always be finishing the play and crashing on those. That was an opportunity where maybe Wethersfield could have done so. Here's Shackner down the right side, though. She's able to get to it, has to turn the ball out.
In the first half.
And Wethersfield Cruz with a touch forward, and that's going to go over the inline. That'll lead to a corner, though. As we are under a minute, you heard Luke Kraut give the 1-minute warning. We're at 50 seconds. Wethersfield trying to line up the corner kick to see if they can figure out how to go into the break with a lead. We are scoreless, counting down the precious seconds here in this first half. Just about everybody up. Daly is approaching the top of the arc now for Wethersfield. Here comes the kick. It is up, it is high, toward the top. Gwen Grismilo got to it, bounces past Shackner. Taylor's going to clear it for Tolland. That's going to get all the way back to Zapala. 22 seconds to go now. Zapala in the middle of the field. Comes across to Daly. Wethersfield with everybody up. Daly with a high ball trying to find Shackner top of the arc. Tolland gets to it first. Gets past O'Hay. Look at Stephanie make the turn. You had some opportunity. That's going to be that looked like a clear handball, but no call as we're going to count down the final seconds. One, and there's the horn at the end of the first half. We are scoreless. So, Connor Swanson, before we go to break, observations on Wethersfield in the first half.
You know, I've loved seeing the toughness from multiple players on this team. I mean, you even talk about DeStefani there with the injury. She seemed to have picked up the little knock. We're not quite sure what that is, but you see her toughing it out. And obviously, we don't want that to turn into an injury, but you got to imagine she's thinking, I want to stay in this game. I want to play. I want to fight for my team. So that's what I'm really loving from the Eagles right now, or the Wethersfield Eagles, that they're both Eagles. But, you know, we're also seeing a lot of chances. Up and down the field, they're creating chances, they're creating shots, especially late in the half. We saw multiple opportunities on net. So I'm happy for the second half.
Yeah, and I think Coach Leone will be happy with that same kind of pressure. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We've got 40 minutes of soccer left. Don't go away, folks.
Please welcome I cannot believe they went the wrong way. He took him.
Welcome back to Catone Field. A lovely Friday night. We are at halftime. It's scoreless. Tolland, Wethersfield. Second straight close game for the Eagles. Let's take a quick look back with Tom McCarter at Tuesday's effort against Simsbury.
Yeah, this play, we showed it in the pregame show, but unfortunately we did not have any audio. 12 minutes to go, scoreless game against the Class L defending champ Simsbury. Wethersfield in white. Simsbury puts a ball off the crossbar, and Wethersfield plays it out. Now take a look at the hustle from Kayla Bonfiglio. Runs the length of the field as it's played out to Burnell. Burnell recognizes she's got no help. She stays wide, slows it down, slows it down, slows it down. Bonfiglio's movement draws Simsbury defense towards Burnell. And look at this, 3 defenders all pulled towards Burnell. Burnell, right as she crosses it, leaves an open lane for Olivia Hobbs, who buries her first career varsity goal. That ties the game, or that takes the lead. Wethersfield would tie that game 1-1.
So a solid effort for the Eagles girls Tuesday. Another solid first half here in this scoreless game. Wethersfield boys moved to 6-1-2, officially clinching a playoff berth in the Class L tournament. Let's take a look at a couple of highlights from their game against Bloomfield yesterday.
Yeah, the Eagles, we've got new cameraman Ashvin Maharaj, plays it ahead to Tariq Aliadzik. Tariq leads the team in assists, plays this one inside to John Fraga, able to play it to the corner. He had 2 goals on the game, his second and third of the season. Other goal scorers in the game, Tariq Alahadzik, Ramo Amatovic, and Damian Sardo gets his first varsity goal. Check out the hustle later in the game by Xander Hong here, winning the ball. Fraga does a good job of staying on sides, is able to cut to the left, beats the goalie and finishes with a nice left-footed shot there.
All right, so with that, we are ready for second half action here. It's the Wethersfield Eagles in the familiar home blues. They are going to be moving from left to right toward the concourse on the scoreboard here at Catone Field. The Tolland Eagles, the undefeated Tolland Eagles, 3-0-2 on the year. In their road white's going to go right to left here in this second half. Wethersfield hopes to generate something, a lot of potential opportunities that never quite materialize for the Eagles in that first half. So we are scoreless.
Thank John Fraga for watching the halftime show.
we at least confirmed we had a viewer for the halftime show. If you have been with us all along, we thank you for your patience. Some technical challenges tonight and some crew challenges as we had to switch camera operators here. Ashvin Maharaj from the Wethersfield boys team joins us for the second half. He's on camera duties. We got Luke Kraut in the press box announcing substitutes, goals, running the clock, running the scoreboard. And alongside me again for the second half is former Wethersfield boys varsity player Connor Swanson. Connor, if you're Wethersfield, what do you envision was the subject of the halftime talk from Coach Leone?
I mean, I've got to imagine Coach Leone was pretty happy with that first half. You know, they had a lot of pressure, created a lot of chances, and I'd imagine he just wants them to keep it up. As we see early on, they're doing it.
Here's a ball into the 18. Nice challenge there from Tolland. Sapala gets to it, able to keep it in bounds on the far side. Sends the ball in toward the top of the 18. Cleared there by Tolland. Wethersfield threatening, but not able to turn on net. Here comes Daly now. High ball in again toward the middle of the field. It's going to one hop to the keeper, and Khalees Hurst started in net for Tolland. Not sure if we had a keeper change.
Looks like we did.
I think we do have a keeper change there, so we'll try to see what we can do to identify that. In the meantime, Wethersfield in blue trying to win the ball back as Tolland plays into their offensive half. Down the far side it goes, clear there by Daly. Over the sideline. So just a minute 15 into this second half, we got 38-41 and counting now as the ball goes over the side on that far sideline. Wethersfield going to take the throw. Sapala's got it, gives it a couple dribbles. And a few steps ahead, ball comes in across the midline, gets it to Bonfiglio. She makes a nice turn on that ball. Wethersfield, unfortunately, not able to get to it, but there's a good chip from Hobbs toward the top, coming down near side. Yanisse's going to get to it, about 25-yard marker, near sideline. Sends the ball down for Wilkinson up from the back, keeps it inbounds on this near side, and poked out of there. It'll be a deep throw for Wethersfield in the attacking portion of the field, near side. Throw comes in, into the 18 it goes. Hobbs may have a chance to get to this. One-on-one collision there, and there's a ball rattling back and forth. Hobbs able to make the turn. Nice settle, gets it back. Stephanie goes down. She had a bit of a challenging first half. She's back up, though. Look at her come after the ball. And there's a collision from behind. That's going to be a stoppage of clock. And good sportsmanship as Stephanie helps up. Julia Santini. Too much pressure from behind. We're going to watch it again.
And yeah, it's hard to tell. It doesn't look all that intentional. You know, it looks like she was just running behind her, trying to catch up, and the legs just got tangled.
And unfortunately, though, too much contact. It does draw the yellow card against Stephanie. So first booking of the game. Stephanie will have to take a seat. We'll see who Coach Leone goes to off the bench. He is going to make the substitution here. Looks like Claire O'Hay going to make it into the game, or is that the silver? I will say, the old man in me, the silver letters and numbers. It is 25, Claire O'Hay. So we had it right to begin with. We had a little silver letters at night. My glasses, the glare off the windows. The wind is blowing. The ground's not level. Everything is happening to us all at once. Back to the action we go. Ball goes ahead. Nice play there by Dalen.
For the Eagles, number 25, Claire O'Hay.
Well, we're going to try to regather ourselves as we're 2.5 minutes into this second half. 37-30 to go. Scoreless game. Ball played ahead by Wethersfield. Looks like it's going to get off of Malarkey. It's in front of the Wethersfield bench. Throw by Tolland. They come into their offensive half. Headed there by Bonfiglio. Moves ahead. Good tap by Malarkey. Burnell now races to it. She's coming down the right side. Good touch. Looking for Yancey down the middle. And she's going to be whistled offside. What a play from Burnell to get that ball through. We're going to look at it again, Connor.
Yeah, and I love Burnell takes it wide, and Yancey runs right up to the seam. A perfect run. It looks like she was barely offside there, maybe by half a step.
But the arm went up from the far side official, and that'll negate what we have. So 36-43 to go here. Ball goes into the center circle, gets off of Wethersfield. Tolland brings it into their offensive half. Good pressure there by O'Hay for Wethersfield. Left-footed ball played through the seam. Good clear. Grace Grismilo sends it over the sideline, but it'll be a deep throw for Tolland as they get their best opportunity here early in the second half. 36-22 to go. Scoreless game. A lovely Friday night here at Catone. Cheerleaders in front of us. Good crowd in the bleachers. Two Eagles squads battling it out here. Good step by Yancey. There was a great run earlier down the middle of the field. Good ball from Burnell. Just not able to get the timing exactly right were the Eagles. Throw again for Tolland.
Sends the ball into the box there. Back post. Oh, just off the head of the Tolland player. It's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in.
Sapala stood her ground there. We've got two Eagles squads tonight. We had the Eagles last week against the East Catholic Eagles. We've had the boys here at home against the Enfield Eagles. That got our crack research staff looking at the most popular high school mascots, and Eagles is, in fact, #1 ahead of Tigers. So that's why we are seeing Eagles quite a bit, the most popular mascot in America, according to our friends at mascotdb.com. Tolland trying to turn one toward the net. Yancey comes back to clear it. Malarkey steps up. There's a ball now played into the offensive half for Wethersfield. Burnell's going to give chase over to our coach Leone and the Wethersfield bench. Look at her run through the ball. She's going to create an opportunity now. Here comes Malarkey down the middle of the field. It's going to get to Malarkey. Can she finish? And there it is in the back of the net at 35-01. Caitlin Malarkey off the assist from Alana Burnell. We're going to take a second look at this one.
And you see Burnell, initially it was the toughness running through the tackle. She gets down the side, a beautiful ball across the field, and a beautiful tap in there for Malarkey. What a goal for the Eagles, the Wethersfield Eagles.
All right, that is our first one of the game. Wethersfield on top, 1-0. We've got the goal by Malarkey from Burnell, so 12 from 8.
Eagles goal scored by number 12, Caitlin Malarkey, and assisted by number 8, Alana Burnell.
And as we celebrate and you hear that goal announced, we restart the clock. 5 minutes in, 35 to go here in the second half. Wethersfield now on top 1-0. We want to say happy Saturday to Pete and Carol in lovely Portchester, across the pond, as they say, watching Olivia Hobbs play in this one. Thank you for joining us here on your Saturday morning. 34:40 to go here in the second half. 1-0, Wethersfield on top. Free kick coming from just inside the center circle, about 5 yards into the offensive half for Tolland. Number 6 is Petra Ali. She will take the kick for the Eagles of Tolland as they look for the equalizer now. Here it goes. High ball in toward the top of the 18. Knocked out of there by Wethersfield. Here comes Tolland on the attack, though. Wethersfield needs to clear. Ball is going to go toward Gianfrido, but goes wide right, so over the inline. So Wethersfield escapes harm there. No shot on goal for Tolland.
Yeah, those scrappy situations are always difficult to handle for a defender, but being able to get a goal kick out of it is, that's best case scenario. No shots on goal, really. That one went wide, so we get to reset and see if we can build possession and generate a chance.
And we're going to ask our producer-director, Tom McCarter, to weigh in here. If other folks are watching us throughout the season and want to let us know where they're watching from, where and how would they get in touch with us?
On the YouTube chat.
YouTube chat. So if you're watching the game and you want to let us know where you are, the YouTube chat should be enabled and live, and we will see it at some point, pending technical challenges. There's a ball tapped ahead by Tolland, headed out of there by Grismilo. Tolland still with it in their offensive half. In toward goal, it's going. It's going to bounce twice, and there's Gianfrido. Nice job coming off the 6 to get to that one. 33-11 to go here in the second half. Wethersfield Eagles on top of the Tolland Eagles, 1-0. For Wethersfield, that is their 8th goal of the season, and the first of the season for Malarkey, according to our statisticians here in the booth. We got a whistle on the far side, looks like a forearm, and it's definitely going to play the ball quickly, and it's going to draw a whistle back, and they're going to redo it, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like the ball was rolling a little bit there, and they're going to pull that one back and make her re-kick it.
No, it looks like maybe a little double tap on the kick, potentially. Okay.
Now it's going the other way.
First down, Tolland, and now we're going back Wethersfield way. All right. This is like watching tennis here right now. 32-19 and counting. Second half, 1-0 Wethersfield lead.
Well, it's Tolland's ball. Back the other way.
We're just going to keep it between the 40-yard markers here on the football field, back and forth. A little game of soccer, tennis maybe. Set up the net right in the center circle. Tolland plays forward, though, to Stephanie with a nice header, trying to win it back for Wethersfield. It's going to get over Sapala on the far side. That's, they believe that's Staba there for Tolland. She is dangerous, potentially up front. Oh, nice move to get around traffic. Staba still with the ball, sends it in, deflected there by Grace Grismilo. Nice defensive effort to save the shot on goal.
Yeah, and that's very good work from
Grismilo.
There
we go. Grace Grismilo comes in toward the end. Our technology, we're trying out some new things this year, and sometimes it goes flawlessly. Other times there are some hiccups. Here's the corner kick now for Tolland. High ball in toward the top of the 18. Knocked away by Wethersfield.
Tolland number 7, Abigail Poulin.
Staba battling with Grace Grismilo on this near side. It's going to be a throw for Tolland, and it comes to Santini. She sends one in toward the top. Oh, nice play by Daly to deny an opportunity there. Tolland forced to play backwards now. Tolland patient with the ball, still in their offensive half. Wethersfield trying to turn it away. Nice step from Hobbs to clear it. In toward the 18 it goes, and Gianfrido is going to pick up the roller to the left of the net. 30-40 to go here in the second half. 1-0. Wethersfield lead. Goal 5 minutes into the second half by Caitlin Malarkey off the assist from Alana Burnell. For Burnell, her second assist of the season to go with 2 goals. Tolland again on the attack. Good step there by Wilkinson. Yanissi trying to clear. High ball out of the backfield all the way into the front court. Malarkey goes after it. Clear space, though, for Burnell. She's going to get to it. Down she goes. A little collision. Back up is Burnell. Nice box. A lot of contact there and no whistle as Tolland takes the ball. Good step from Grace Grismilo. Sends it into the front court again for Wethersfield. Now back to Tolland. Daly is there with it for Wethersfield. Able to settle. High ball goes across the midline. That is played by Ali. Back toward the midline for Tolland now. Nadia Ali, number 2 on the far side. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield. So back and forth action. We're 10 minutes gone here in the second half. 29:36 to go. 1-0. Wethersfield on top of Tolland. Eagles give chase. Ball gets past Ali. Bonfiglio still going after it. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield. Here comes maybe an opportunity brewing for the Wethersfield Eagles. They send folks forward. There's Milo at the center circle. Here's a ball played all the way through, and that's going to be caught by the keeper. Look at Yancey making a run to the far post, but not able to get through. Good job by the Tolland keeper. She's going to send a high kick, but short. Hobbs tries to get to it. There's DeStefani in the center circle, battling against Taylor Staba. Ball deflected. It's going Tolland way here. Grace Grismilo heads it the other way for Wethersfield. Collision, and that's going to draw a whistle as Grace Grismilo's down. Nice sportsmanship there by Anna Fargo, number 12 for Tolland. We're going to stop the clock here on the injury. 28:40 is on the clock, second half. And it looks like Grace Grismilo, she went after that one, might have taken a little bit of a hit in the back of the head. Trainers on the field. So Grismilo will have to exit before play continues. Wethersfield with a good aggressive start to the half, though, kept up some of the pressure and some of the momentum that we saw in the first half. And we saw the near miss on the offside call that denied the Yancey opportunity on the run up the middle. But then Burnell again stays with it and created another opportunity. We get a nice hand for Grismilo as she is up, walking off under her own power. So we'll hopefully see her in the game again. Looks like Ali Shackner will make her first appearance of the second half for Wethersfield.
Now again for Tolland, number 14, Megan Corden, and number 16, Mala McDonald.
You got Shackner in it too?
Oh, yeah. Ali, right? Head of the game for Wethersfield, number 16, Ali Shackner.
So Maya McDonald, one of the players getting in for Tolland. They're going to take the throw here. Megan Carden took that, number 14 for the Tolland Eagles. Wethersfield trying to turn. Nice play there as the Eagles sent it the other way. Wilkinson tried to get it up midline. It's poked out of there by Tolland's number 17, Aubrey Peters. Yancey with a nice throw, looking for Brunell down the side. Yancey up for it, going to head it forward. Can she get to it? Surrounded by white shirts. Down goes Yancey, a bit of a collision. Wethersfield going to lose the ball here. Tolland playing it forward. That's Santini up front against DeStefani. One-on-one battle. Look at DeStefani able to clear. She's going to come out of there with the ball. Santini goes down inside the 18. Collision there as DeStefani goes down again. A lot of contact on that play. And what are we going to have here?
Looks like it's going to be a free kick coming out for Wethersfield.
All right, so DeStefani with a nice hustle. We're going to get a second look at this potentially here.
Yep, she gets the first one there, and then another Tolland player comes in and she's able to slide and ends up getting fouled on the play, so a free kick for Wethersfield here.
DeStefani got the booking in the first half. Inadvertent collision, but came from behind. Took Santini down. Those two battled again down the side there. DeStefani came out the winner of that one and gets the free kick opportunity out of the backfield. But here comes Tolland on the attack again. Megan Carden gives chase for the Tolland Eagles, but it should be a deep defensive throw here for Wethersfield. Wilkinson looks like she will take this throw. Deep in the backfield for the Eagles. They're going to try to play out of the back, see if they can create something moving forward. We've got Burnell and Malarkey across the midline. This ball comes in, gets past Hobbs. Cleared there by number 7, Abigail Poulin for Tolland. So Wethersfield will do it again near side. Here's the throw. Trying to get Hobbs coming down the side. She gets a foot on it. Let's see. Did that deflect off Staba? No. Staba's going to take the... No, it did deflect off Staba. So we go back. The ball rolls under the bleachers. And Yancey able to chase it down. Wilkinson going to take the throw now for Wethersfield. Near sideline. 26-22 to go. Second half. 1-0 Wethersfield lead. Here's the throw from Wilkinson. Back into the action we go. Can't get it through to Schechter. Poked out of there by Poulin for Tolland. Here's a whistle, and we're going to bring the ball back a little bit. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. Wethersfield trying to take some extra yardage on those. So nice throw there from Wilkinson. It gets over the head. But Schechter and Burnell perhaps get their signals crossed. Both of them in the same area, same time, and that's going to go Tolland way. So Wethersfield not able to make anything happen off that throw. But Yancey with a nice step to take it away. Burnell taps it out. Schechter sends a ball. Wow, that was a rocket that went off the back of the Tolland player, off of Aubrey Peters. And you can hear Coach Leone all the way across the side saying, Shaq, you play in the middle. So Ali Schechter going to line up in the middle of the field now. It's like Burnell and Yancey are here on the right side. Wethersfield looking to put the pressure on here to try to keep Tolland pinned in this portion of the field. Nice play by Wilkinson. And that's going to win a throw for Wethersfield. Wilkinson scoops it up, sends it down, looking for Burnell. It's poked over the side by Ali. That's Petra Ali, number 6. Another throw. Yancey gets it in. Burnell going down the right. Collision there. Good takeaway. Nice turn from Madison Manfrey for Tolland. Here's to Stephanie, though, trying to settle for Wethersfield. Looks like that's going to go off her. It will be a Tolland throw. Staubach scoops it up. Sends down. This is number 4, Julia Santini, one of their all-conference returning players. Gets around Daly. Has to go to the outside, though, with Daly forced it wide, but inside the 18. Left-footed ball all the way across. Tolland's got 2 players. There, Gianfrido again! Able to get to the ball first. And Wethersfield escapes. Tolland had 2 players by themselves as we get to the end of this play.
Yeah, and we see the cross here, wide open at the back post. A good shot, and another great save by Gianfrido. And that all starts with a fast transition throw-in. We saw here at midfield, the Tolland player quickly got the ball, quickly got it into play, and that's what started this whole break.
All right, so Wethersfield escapes after leaving 2 players unmarked. We've got subs into the game.
Now we need for Tolland, number 10, Asha Taylor, and number 22, Emma Galbowitz.
So Burnell's right at the midline here, near side, hoping the ball can find its way over here. But Tolland's got it deep in the offensive attacking portion of the field. There's going to be a cross toward the goal, cleared by DeStefani with the left foot. Still in bounds, though. Tolland going to get to it. Nope, they will not. It goes over the side, so they'll have a throw. About the 20-yard marker. Good step from Hobbs to take it away. Left foot's the ball, looking for the play down the side, trying to find Malarkey. Malarkey battles, is taken away by Tolland. There's a ball sent forward by Poulin. Headed by Daly now for Wethersfield. Tolland still controls, but out of there comes Hobbs. She's going to send the ball forward, down the side, gets away. A nice one-hop scoop there from assistant coach Todd Schweb. You can see Coach Leone saying, calm it down. Putting both arms out. Another throw here in front of the Tolland bench for the Tolland Eagles. Ball comes across, and, well, Schechter went down, and she tried to get to the ball. Still moves in the right direction for Wethersfield, and it's cleared by Tolland, so it'll be a throw coming for Wethersfield. Schechter sends it back to Sapala. In front of the Eagles bench. Sends it in. Ball tapped ahead, nicely done there by Bonfiglio, trying to move it forward. So it has to go back now. This is Hobbs. Into the center circle to Stephanie. Switches over. You can hear Coach Leone telling Daly she's got time. She sends a low ball, tries to split defenders, but intercepted by Tolland. Santini tries to play it forward, but there's Daly again. Center circle collision. Daly comes out the better of that one, but Tolland going to get to it. Left-footed ball sent forward, midline. Good hustle by Burnell. Ball in the center circle, bouncing over the head of Bonfiglio. Sapala to it now for Wethersfield. Left-footed ball down the side, trying to find Malarkey. It's going to get away. Malarkey chasing after it. Petra Ali going to play it out of bounds, so that'll lead to a throw for Wethersfield. So moving in the right direction if you're a fan of the Eagles in blue. Ball comes in. Schechter tries to settle, turns. Battling against 2 defenders, and it's cleared out of there again, and that looks like that went off of Schechter, so it'll be a throw for Tolland as they try to go the other way. 22:03 remaining here in the second half. Action-packed game. Second half has been even faster and more back and forth action than we had in the first half. DeStefani plays. It goes over the head. Schechter tries to send it forward. Headed by Tolland along the back line. A little bit of a collision there. Schechter goes for the ball. She pokes it forward again. Here comes Yancey trying to chase it down. Schechter goes down. She's back up. Yancey and the keeper meet at the same time, but we're going to have a corner kick now for Wethersfield. Oh, no, deep throw. All right. Didn't go as far as I thought it did, so it'll be a deep throw. Wilkinson up to take it now for the Eagles in blue. Burnell and Yancey are inside the 18. Shackner is as well near the middle of the field. The ball goes to Yancey. Now Burnell has to chase, coming away from the 18. Still got it, able to get to it. Can she turn on this one and get a shot? No, poked away by Tolland. The other way come the Tolland Eagles. DeStefani with the save for Wethersfield. Pokes it ahead now inside the 18. Going forward is Burnell just outside the 18 on the right. Good cross. Has a Shackner. Can she turn on it? She does, and it goes high and wide. Denied are the Wethersfield Eagles.
We see the replay. Brunel sneaks in behind the Tolland defense and is able to put in a very good cross right near the penalty spot. Just not able to get that shot on target there is Shackner.
All right, so Wethersfield turned away on that one. We're approaching the midpoint of the second half. Eagles in blue clinging to the 1-0 lead over the unbeaten Eagles in white. Tolland came into this game 3-0-2 on the young season.
Now the game for Tolland, number 12, Anna Fargo.
Sapala in front of the Wethersfield bench, sends it down, looking for Malarkey. Malarkey's got a chance to get to this one first, just before the end line. Oh, and that's sent over the end. That's going to be a corner kick, so good ball played ahead by Sapala. Nice chase down by Malarkey.
Yeah, and once again, we see that combination, the left side, the combination of two players, they're building that chemistry. Beautiful ball over the top, and Malarkey's able to get there, and she earns a corner for the team.
All right, so Wethersfield loads up inside the 6. Hobbs is going to take it. Sapala is over there, threatening the short ball. Daly is up, top of the 18, middle of the field. Wilkinson is inside the 18, but far right. Burnell starts to back out. Yancey, Shackner, low ball comes in. Looks like trying to play through to Shackner. It's poked out of there by Tolland, so we'll have another corner kick there. Let's see what the Eagles do. They're going to play the quick short ball to Sapala now. Back to Hobbs. Nice move to create some space inside the 18. Going to let one fly. Just goes behind the goal, but great move to create space there.
Yeah, you see they play it short, and Hobbs immediately gets it back, makes one defender miss here right away, just off the camera. And she dribbles in. She goes, you know what? I'm going to take a shot. And she fires it just wide of the goal.
And we're stopping clock, 19:14 on the clock here. And not sure what we're adjusting. We got
Tolland defender there, looks like. Hands on her head, not sure if she's okay.
no, and we do get trainer out on the field. So stoppage of the clock, 19:13 is where it sits right now. Wethersfield clinging to the 1-0 lead. That goal came just 5 minutes into this second half. Ball played by Alana Burnell to Caitlin Malarkey.
As we saw that replay again, we couldn't really find what happened with the Tolland defender. Hopefully she's okay, as she's walking off under her own strength, so that's good to see.
Yeah, and a good hand again from the crowd. We'll take a quick second to identify some of the WHS Soccer Booster season sponsors. We've got Swedes Jewelers, 98 Bridge Street in East Windsor, Jersey Mike's at 38 Town Line Road, Village Pizza, 233 Main Street in Old Wethersfield, Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine Centers, 84 Woken Hill Road, and Wooden Tap, multiple locations including 12 Town Line Road. Back to action we go as Shackner chases the ball down, rolling toward the near side, popped out of there the last second by Peters for Tolland. Good collision as DeStefani goes down again, does a somersault here at the midline. Pops right back up though, and they're going to back up the throw as Anna Fargo tried to take a couple of extra yards there.
And the Tolland crowd was not happy with that one. You could hear them. They were yelling at the ref there.
High ball headed there by Daly. Sapala will let it go. It's going to go over the side, so it'll be a throw for Tolland just down toward the end of their bench on the far side. 18:32 to go here in the second half. 1-0 Wethersfield Eagles lead. High throw comes in, headed by Wethersfield, but goes into the 18. But only blue jerseys are there, so Gianfrido going to be able to scoop that one up. She will send it out on the punt as the Eagles look to find their formation, see if they can get something else moving toward the net. An insurance goal would be a nice thing to have in the back pocket right here. Malarkey down the right side, battling against Peters. Bonfiglio, nice ball. Tried to play it through. Shackner not able to get to it, though. Nice interception there by Taylor for Tolland. They play it ahead, trying to find Santini. Gets past Daly. DeStefani's going to have to, she's trying to get Gianfrido, and there's a shot opportunity, and that's going to be a goal.
Oh, and
no, it's called off. There was a battle there between Fargo and DeStefani. That was the same combination that had a collision earlier. We're going to go back to the replay.
And I don't think DeStefani saw the Tolland attacker coming from her left. It looked like she was trying to call Gianfrido out, and she just didn't know the attacker was there, and it ultimately almost resulted in a goal. So very close call there, but once again, Wethersfield escapes.
All right, so we remain 1-0, Wethersfield on top. That goal is called back after the infraction that led to the free kick for Wethersfield. So an excellent, excellent defensive stand there for DeStefani. Keeps Tolland off the board, headed by Shagger. Here's Burnell now into the 18, coming down the right side. Will she cross? She does, and that's off that, under the crossbar. And he is, what is, oh,
I think that's going to be a
popped up
corner.
and hit the,
I think it hit the upright here. But we look
we
again.
take a look. I'm not sure. We're not going to get the replay. We got a corner kick coming from this near corner.
But still, that was great work from Shackner there to get it down for Burnell, and she was able to get into the box and take a shot. And yeah, I think the keeper tapped it up and over, and it hit the upright.
It had to hit the football
I believe it hit the upright, and that's why we have a corner.
All right, so 16-26 and counting as we try to get. Here's a low ball coming in toward the 18. It's sent out of there by Tolland. But here comes Sapala, left-footed shot going toward the goal.
That's going to be a goal!
Eliana Sapala with an absolute rocket from 35 yards out gives Wethersfield the 2-0 lead at 16-18.
What a shot. I think that hit the bottom of the crossbar as it snuck into the goal there.
And that gives the Eagles the cushion they were looking for. Sapala, as the ball rolled out off the initial play, the ball came back out. It was rolling, sitting in the center of the field. Sapala, as she has done all night, all season, hustled toward it, got to it, unloaded with the left foot.
Eagles goal scored by number 3, Eliana Sapala.
Wethersfield looking for more. Here comes Burnell down the right side. Tries to get past the last defender. It's sent over the side. Let's see if that deflected off Burnell. It does not. Yanisse's going to take the throw. Wethersfield deep in the offensive portion of the field. We've got 2 goals on the board now for the Eagles. 15:47. Clock continues to run. Throw comes in off of Tolland. They're going to send it over the side, so it'll be a very deep throw, not quite the corner kick. So nice job by Tolland to not let that ball just go over the inline. So the throw comes for Wilkinson here. Into the 18 it goes. Looks like Gwen Grismilo was there. A lot of traffic here on this near side. Ball goes over again. Another throw for Wethersfield. Deep in this corner. Wilkinson going to take another one. Gwen Grismilo is inside the 18. Nobody on the keeper at this point. Yanisse now moves over in front of Grismilo. Burnell's on this right side as well. Here comes the throw. Wilkinson high into the 18. Looking for Yanisse. Headed out of there by Tolland, but it's not out of danger yet. Off Burnell. Can she chase it down before he gets out of bounds? She almost got to it, but it'll be a deep throw now for Tolland in their defensive portion of the field. Comes out. Staba now battling against Hobbs. Staba was a nice move, but the ball gets away over the sideline. So Wethersfield with a throw again. Here comes Wilkinson up quickly. And what do we got? We got substitutions into the game for Wethersfield. 2 fresh faces in for Wethersfield. Believe one is, that's going to be number 10, Milena Gugliotti. Didn't see who else entered the game there, as our view was, and that's, all right, we're going to get the announcements now from the official voice of the Eagles.
Now in the game for the Eagles, number 7, Kendall Everly, and number 10, Milena Gugliotti.
Look at the step from DeStefani. Sent it forward for Wethersfield. Aberley with a nice play to send it forward now for the Eagles. Gugliotti gives chase. The 2 new players just into the game, both active up front now. Ball deflects. That'll be a throw for Tolland on the far side. We're under 14 minutes remaining. 2-0. Wethersfield Eagles lead. Action-packed sequence here in the second half. For Sapala, that's her first goal of the season to go with an assist from earlier in the year. We're going to have to go back and watch the tape later. I'm not sure if that goal was assisted. And free kick in the backfield. We're going to watch the goal again, I believe, here as we got it up. Connor.
Yeah, the ball falls to the top of the box, and, you know, Sapala just steps up and takes a shot, and it goes right over the keeper's head. I think it might have touched the bottom. Oh, as you see.
Oh.
Dangerous
run there by
for
Tolland. Back in live action. Scooped up by Gianfrido. She's done a nice job coming off the 6 and being in the right spot at the right time for Wethersfield tonight. as the Eagles look to secure what would be their second clean sheet of the season. The only other one was in the 1-0 win at Berlin. That was back on September 5th. That was the Eagles' last victory of the season, hoping to change that tonight. Good turn by Tolland down the right side. They're going to have an opportunity, but it's deflected. That should be, I believe, a Tolland corner kick here.
And we've seen that countless times now from Staba on that right side, being able to take on multiple defenders and create opportunities for this Tolland attack.
All right, so northeast corner. We established that because we know this other one is the northwest corner. We did not get Northwest Catholic to take a corner kick from the northwest corner. But here's Tolland now, northeast corner. High ball goes all the way across far post. Ooh. Tolland got to it. Oh, Stephanie was there to deflect. Tolland crowd looking for something on that one, but no whistle from the official. It will be, not sure if this is going to be a deep throw or a corner now from this corner.
I think it's going to be a Tolland throw.
A deep throw, near side of the field. Boy, Wethersfield escaped danger on that one. That was a beautiful service, went all the way across to the far post. Tolland able to get to it, but deflected by DeStefani. Tolland fans thought maybe a handball, but no call comes, and that's fortunate for Wethersfield because a handball in the box, you know as a defender, is not a great play.
Yeah, but I think the referee decided that her arm was close enough to her body. She wasn't reaching it out to her side, so I think, you know, he said it was going to hit her body anyway, so it wasn't a foul play there. All
right, so as we go back to action, we've got a free kick here. Staba's going to line it up for Tolland. It is just about on, we'll say, the 15-yard marker from the net. We got a 3-player wall for Wethersfield. Staba takes that high, and that's going to go all the way through. Tolland able to keep it in bounds. They tap it, and there's a play by, I believe, that might have been Sapala there. Saved a goal potentially for Wethersfield. It's going to lead to another corner kick as we go far side again. Under 11 minutes, 2-0 Wethersfield lead, but Tolland threatening to cut the lead in half. Another corner coming. This one is a line drive coming through the middle. Tolland able to get to it again. Wethersfield luckily clears it. Here come the Tolland Eagles, though. Taylor's going to try to settle. She does. Good pressure there by Yancey. Taylor able to make the turn. Yancey pokes it over the sideline, so another throw. This is a strong possession so far for Tolland. Wethersfield has escaped so far with nothing finding the back of the net, but they need to clear the ball out. Grismilo sends it forward. It gets through. That is Gugliotti making the chase on the ball. Still after it. Pressure over there by Tolland. Number 2 is Nadia Ali. So good speed up front from Gugliotti. She had a brief appearance in one of the games last week. Similar thing, made her presence felt. Good hustle up front. We got a lot of noise here on this Friday night as we're under 10 minutes to go in this one. 9:54 and counting. Second half, Wethersfield looking for their 3rd win of the season. Came into this one 2-3-1. Tolland, unbeaten on the year, came in at 3-0-2.
Now in the game for the Eagles, number 19, Catherine St. Andrew, and number 11, Emma Cruz.
All right, Wethersfield, DeStefani able to clear it with the left foot. Gets it toward the center circle. Aberley there for Wethersfield. Chases it down against pressure from Poulin. Tolland able to come out of there with it. Down the right side. Good interception there by Sapala on the far side. Ball comes ahead for Tolland. Daly's going to get to it. Sends it toward the sideline. Tolland waiting for it, though. And it went over the sideline, so Wethersfield's going to take the ball. 9:03 and counting here in the second half. Action-packed game. Eagles against Eagles. Wethersfield's Eagles in blue are on top of this one, 2-0. Both goals in the second half. We were scoreless in the first. That ball's going to go Wethersfield way as the Eagles are going to take the free kick. Daly comes to it. Wethersfield in no hurry to put this ball back in play. Looks like Sapalo now will line it up. In the front line, we've got Kendall Aberley, Melina Gugliotti, Addison Yancey up front. Ball comes. Headed out of there by Tolland. This is Santini. Collision. Both players go down. Daly and Santini. That's going to draw a whistle against Daly. And Tolland will quickly line up the free kick inside the big blue W. Here comes Saba. Staba takes it. That's going to be a dangerous ball. Can And Gianfrido, again, bouncing off her line, able to get to that as that ball was dangerously approaching the net. But the two-hopper for Gianfrido as we hit the 8-minute mark, 2-0 Wethersfield on top. A little different look for the Eagles in blue here in this second half. Also in the game is number 19, Catherine St. Andrew. Emma Cruz able to put the ball forward for Wethersfield. Yancey now chasing it down the side, cleared by Tolland. That was off the foot of number 22, Emma Daugowitz. And let's see which way that's going to go. 7:35 and counting now. It looks like a Tolland throw, so Daugowitz will take it. High toward the midline, headed there by Fargo. Santini chases it down. St. Andrew from behind, but Santini going to get to it. There's Daly stepping to it. Nice job with the pressure by St. Andrew. Allowed Daly to settle. Tolland still going after it, though. Estaba played the ball over the side, and did that deflect off Wethersfield? No, it's going to be a Wethersfield throw. So this is a tough spot if you're an Eagles player. We've got some new combinations trying to get used to working with each other on the field here in real-time game action. 6:51 to go. Wethersfield trying to hang on to the 2-0 lead. There is an opportunity for Tyler walking almost, and look at the Stephanie saving another opportunity for Wethersfield as Fargo looked to have an open path for a one-on-one breakaway against Gianfrido, but DeStefani there turns away the shot opportunity. Tolland keeping the pressure on, moving the ball into the offensive half. Cleared out of there by Wethersfield. Gugliotti now down the left side. Will she get to it? Ball still rolling Wethersfield way. It's going to be turned. That's going to go out of bounds off Tolland, so Wethersfield will force the throw. Good to get the ball in this half of the field, Connor, if you're a Wethersfield fan.
Yeah, I mean, this is the moment of the game where it's crunch time. You know, you have a 2-goal lead, but you know what they say, that's the most dangerous lead in sports, all right? And you can almost feel the Tolland momentum building as we've seen several chances over the past couple minutes from Tolland.
All right, so Wethersfield now trying to move it toward their end. That ball goes off of Gwen Grismilo. It looks like got a deflection, though, so it'll stay Wethersfield way. 5:50 and counting here in the second half. This would be the cap of a fantastic week for Coach Tony Leone's squad. The 1-1 draw against Simsbury on the road Tuesday. Simsbury, again, number 10 in the latest coaches poll in classes double L and L. They are the defending Class L champs. So to come out of there with a tie is a great effort for this Eagles team. And now trying to hand Tolland their first loss of the year to Stephanie in the center circle. Sends it ahead. Now Taylor for Wethersfield. Or for Tolland, I should say. Santini's going to have a chance. Look at Gianfrido off the line, able to get to it before Santini makes the shot. So we remain 2-0 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Both of Wethersfield's goals, as we talked about, have come in the second half. One from Malarkey, one from Sapala. About 20 minutes, about 19 minutes of action separated the two goals. And we think after the game, we will have both of those to bring you as part of our post-game show.
And more.
And more. Maybe more fun stats like the fact that Eagles is the most common high school mascot in America as Wethersfield comes down the field. There's a great ball. That's Gugliotti going to chase it down. It's going to be just out of her reach, but nice hustle there. Good idea from the Eagles as we go to 4:22 to go. And we're going to stop clock here as Wethersfield substitutes. Under 5 minutes to go, when the team in the lead makes a substitution, the clock automatically stops. So we're sitting at 4:18. As Coach Leone gets a couple of new faces. That is number 20, Avery Schwed, into the game up front. And we're going to scan and see if we missed anybody else here. Nice job there by Yancey. Here is to Stephanie. Pops it ahead off the outside of the foot. Gets it ahead to Wilkinson. Wilkinson able to get to it. And not quite before it goes over the sideline. And we are going to go with a Tolland throw here. No, it's going to be a free kick. Okay. Violation against Wethersfield. Here is the left-footed boot from Madison Manfrey. Goes forward. Good battle again with the Stephanie and Santini. Stephanie tries to flick it back, but that's going to be Peters there for Tolland. Nice play from Bonfiglio. Emma Cruz tries to come out of the center circle. Good pressure by Asia Taylor for Tolland. Taylor able to take it away. Sends it down the middle of the field, but there's Grace Grismilo for Wethersfield. She sends it, and there's Taylor again for Tolland. Cruz with a touch. Yancey with a touch into the offensive half. There's Schwed back to Yancey. Yancey's going to take the ball down the right side. Got Shackner ahead. Lays it off for her. Shackner is on. No, she was just a step offside.
Yeah, you see, those are always tough for players. You know, you're trying to hold it long enough, but at the same time, not too long to where your teammate steps offside. So it's always tough to find that balance of when to play it, and the Wethersfield Eagles get caught there just a step or two offsides.
You know, we're at the 3-minute mark in this one, so Wethersfield has 3 minutes to hang on to this 2-0 lead. Santini and Grismilo with a collision here, and that's going to draw the whistle against Tolland. So nice job from Grace Grismilo in the backfield. Santini has been battling all night up front. She was an all-conference performer last season. You can see why. She's had some flashes here. To Stephanie, sends a line drive toward the top of the arc. It's going to bounce through. Schwed's going to try to get to it on this right side. Shielded. A lot of contact. Nice job by Schwed to keep the ball in bounds. Tolland's going to take it over, though. Out of the back they come. Gets past Wilkinson. Skips toward the midline. Grace Grismilo, high ball. Squibs into the stands. That's a souvenir for a lucky fan here at Cotillion Field tonight. Ball comes back in. Throw from Fargo. Comes into Santini. High ball, middle of the field. There's Hobbs for Wethersfield. Staba kicks it ahead for Tolland. Hobbs again battles for Wethersfield. Nice positioning there. She battles one-on-one against Sapala. I'm sorry. Looking through the glass, I'm seeing my reflection and not calling the right players. Thank you for that correction, as Sapala with a nice battle on the far side. Minute 45 to go here in the second half. Wethersfield trying to hang on, come out with the victory. Again, if you're Coach Leone, you would have to think this win caps off a nice week here in Wethersfield soccer. This would be Wethersfield's 3rd straight win over Tolland if they can hang on. And the clock continues to run down to 1:15. So the ESPN metrics give Wethersfield a 92% of chance of holding on for the victory now.
Unofficially.
Unofficially, of course, yes.
1 minute remaining in regulation.
Nice play by Cruz. Santini goes down. That's going to draw a whistle, and that's going to be a dangerous free kick opportunity. Wethersfield's going to have to back off as the players are encroaching on that 10 yards of space as we go to 45 seconds remaining. And we're stopping the clock here at 44. And it's a free kick. It is just about the 21-yard marker in terms of football distance. So 31 yards out from the net, straight on. Santini is lined up to take it for Tolland. Wethersfield with a 3-player wall right at the top of the arc. They're going to have to stay back here as Santini with the kick. Right foots it, rifles it toward the goal, and it goes wide left. What a shot.
And you had to expect the shot was coming there, but that was a very good shot. Just snuck by the left post there for a goal kick. Wethersfield again escaping and saving the clean sheet there.
And that should do it. That will be, as we mentioned, Wethersfield's, assuming nothing wild happens in this last 23 seconds, it will be Wethersfield's 2nd clean sheet of the season. Both of those have been victories. So if Wethersfield can keep the other team off the board, the chances of victory go way up. How about that for stating the obvious? But a great night of soccer here for the Eagles as we count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so with that, are going to move into our post-game show and take a look at some of the highlights from this one. I believe our producer-director, Tom McCutter, has both Wethersfield goals teed up.
Start off with the first one. You go back to Burnell, make an amazing run down the side, passing the defender there, an aggressive touch, then seeing Malarkey make that run into the box right at the penalty spot, and a goal from Malarkey. That led.
And Malarkey's first goal of the year puts Wethersfield on top, 1-0. That was 5 minutes into the second half, 35-01, and then we move to the second ball
we see the corner, a little deflection there from Tolland, sends it to the outside the box, the 20-yard line, a rocket from Sapala there, right under the crossbar, And of course, the Eagles are going to go ecstatic. They're super happy about that one. That was the goal that gave them the 2-0 cushion.
And Sapala also gets her first goal of the season to go with an assist.
Tolland had a great chance there at the end. But you see DeStefani there, amazing tackle as she was doing all night long, clearing things out of the back and keeping the clean sheet for Wethersfield.
Yeah, so if you were to think about nominations for Player of the Game, obviously the 2 goal scorers, Burnell had a hand in creating opportunities up front. DeStefani, solid all night, battling one-on-one against Santini and against Staba. And as we see the father of one of the goal scorers, Mark Malarkey, come into the press box. As we talked about, both Malarkey and Sapala, their first goals of the season. Tolland fans give their Eagles a nice hand as they battled hard all night. But Wethersfield comes out on top, 2-0. Quick scheduling update, reminder, the girls are back in action. It's a road game at Canton on Monday. We are back here with another live stream Tuesday, as the girls are back-to-back games Monday and Tuesday. So on the road Monday, we're here for a live stream from Catone. Tuesday, girls battling Windsor. And then Thursday night next week, the boys are back home for senior night for the Wethersfield boys. We hope to see you for both of those. Again, from wherever you're joining us, we thank you for finding us and spending your Friday evening or Saturday morning with us, depending on where you're watching from. For Luke Kraut, for Connor Swanson, for Tom McCarter, for Ashwin Maharaj, and for our first half cameraman, Gabriel LaPerriere, thank you for joining us. Good night. We'll see you soon.